beloved. Welcome in. Today is General Dear. Every Monday, we look at who's watching, who's involved, current events. We clarify what's calling for attention, and we use tarot for wrap up and last card advice. All right, dear? Today's theme is soulmate. All right, someone from your soul tribe. Okay, this could be anyone since this is general. All right, but I also have mindset at the bottom of my theme card, which is about finding a different perspective. We're going to get some pre-vibe check with the dice. But before that, dearie, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know your win of the day. This is a small opportunity for us to get creative in how we celebrate ourselves, all right? And we lead by example, period. No win too big or small, dear. The more creative, the better. The more creative, the funner, all right? There's no bad win. My win today is the fact that I've been doing some cleaning to cope, all right? And the estate is looking righteous, period. All right, dear. Let me know your win. The first person to share their win, their WOD or WODY for short, they get a very special prayer on the house. All right, period. And if you want your prayer on the house in the comments, just leave the one emoji with that finger in the air. All right, period. I said period, I think 4 times already. So I'm very serious. Okay. Something has to be bringing discomfort now. Okay. But with the mindset, it feels like something that I wanted to say from jump about like something that you may have stubbornness around, or there's just been ongoing orientation, initiation, welcome, acclimation, training. Okay, so I guess we're on this course, this same trek, dear. And you know what? Since the Virgo season check in, which is called Word is Going Around About You, hats off, slowly and surely, we have been finding success over the circumstances surrounding us because we're recognizing more of what's temporary. However, oh, Secret Admirer came back out. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot on the board as far as like what expectations hold. And maybe that's just an ongoing reality. The like I'm hearing compilation. So like the combination and like the addition the combination and the accumulation. This sounds like statistics or pre-stat. Ain't that a class? That's very specific. Okay. It's like, you win some, you lose some, right? But it's a matter of, I don't know, I guess beloved's helping you to maybe not potentially keep score. So naturally revert some sort of odds. Oh, that's very interesting to say it that way. Beloved's hoping to revert some sort of odds in sorts of you averting your form, averting the circumstances around you to not be at odds, for you to not see them as odd. Okay, but we talking about these mountains, all right, which is what I was trying to say about the Virgo reading. So we're on this trek, right? The mountains are really a major era in literature, all right, in holy or and or sacred text, because I don't know what people really call these books and stuff. The mountains and the clouds have been both coming out, meaning clouds in the sky and a mountain course. You know, you got some work ahead of you, dear. All right. However, we have this temp, which is about temporary situations. And then I do believe in the Virgo read, in the pre vibe that I got, we had I can't remember what card it was, but it was like new attitude. Mm-hmm. Someone from your soul tribe is our theme today. And we know that you're going through temporary situations, working on adopting a new attitude around circumstances, all right? Managing these odds, all right? And it just seems, especially if we're talking like math, pre-stats and all this crap, like you have to do warm-ups. You have warm-ups in math class. You have to just keep going, like I wish I could remember the word repetition. I think is as close as I could get. I feel, dearie, you have the opportunity with the soulmate to hone in, leverage, adopt, borrow, or utilize a skill, a strategy, like a specific kind of like information, a certain kind of information, a knowledge. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering a lot. There's the potential to be learning a new literacy, language, literature, lessons. All right. All I could say right now, sweetie, there's good news on the board already, and I'm finna show y'all. Okay. We have this Ten of Cups, which is like, keep your eyes on the prize because whatever you're going through, ooh, the sun. This is worth it, dear. Success slowly, but surely. Okay. It just seems almost now that slowing down is an asset because I have 14 a couple of times. Literally. I have 14 a couple of times and then 14. Okay. And then 13. So let me tell y'all something that I also noticed. I have woman, dolphins, man. This is almost something haha funny, but there's a soulmate. And the woman's number 29, the man's 28. We have this silicon 14, aluminum 13. Okay. It's like somebody, I don't know. We're going to see right now who's somebody. But we're going to clarify your energy first, dear. Let's see how you're showing up. Slow and steady seems very fortuitous. Okay. You are the interest. You're the interest in this reading very loudly. You're a love interest, even though this is a general reading. Okay. Love is heart matters, soul matters. Matters of the heart and soul. That's what love's about. I needed that definition. Maybe I feel like you're being slowed down or something's taking time for you. You're having to balance these things out. I have temperance, which is about that same kind of balance. If you can see the temperance holding the cups anyway. It's like you're giving more things. There's enough matters on your plate to take up your time. All right. And it's almost though as your time has been reserved, preserved. Look, February to December. We're talking time preservation with a vase, absolutely. And then a throne, which I've never seen, dear. So your time's being used. It's full, filled up, taken up. All right. And it's almost feeling to me with the high with the dolphins that like it's somebody needed to wait for you. Like somebody needed you to take this time so they could get ready or prepare or just wait. So let's see. Okay. How are you showing up, dear? Because I don't know what the fuck. I hope we're here with crystal clear discernment. So you take what resonates and leave what does not. Don't use this as a homework assignment and don't be hating either. 49, Indium. Okay. All right, dear. It feels as though there is someone wanting to come in with help. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. This is definitely a recurring invitation, but I wanted to say request, but it's also just a recognition. Someone's in the cards wanting to help you out, wanting to come in and clear a debt specifically, and I do mean finances, debts. Okay, this person could have easily disappointed you, all right? And so the debt that they want to clear may be of their own. Oh, sheesh. I've never had to do a love reading on a general. Okay. This is an emotional man. This man is in a watery emotional state. And he's somehow reflecting on what the future and the hope for the future, whether you're in it, okay? There is excitement, passion, promise that you bring, that you offer, all right? They're hopeful about this connection, this potential, and they continue to wait on something, books. It's odd because they're waiting for you. Are they, look, you're the Empress. They're waiting for you. Okay. I have goosebumps now. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. What's going on? This a whole ass love reading, y'all. If it's not a love reading, we know that the theme is soulmate. This is somebody from the soul tribe. This is somebody connected to you in matters of heart and soul now, all right? Oh, we have the Empress with the 4 wands and the 2 of cups. This is about love and marriage, all right? With the Empress, this is a woman of stature. She has access, established of her own virtue, success, and stability. All right? So this definitely feels like somebody looking at you, throne vase, somebody wanting to preserve or make up for the time or wait for as long as it takes. Oh, shit. This motherfucker is bombarding the general reading. All right. Firecracker. Hold on. Because I'll switch this shit right up. Fuck. This say someone you know is undependable and insincere. Ooh, bitch. If somebody try to give you like a single bloom, if somebody try to draw you a picture of a weak ass drawn ass flower, and I mean just a weak ass drawn ass flower, like don't take it in your hand. It's something that is a single hand over of like something like withered. If you go order just a French fry And you just see some don't belong. Anyway, but as I read about this undependable, insincere person, we had a rose fall out right on top of this firecracker. Okay. I'm finna clarify what the independable insincerity is, because we have mindset, which has been in the midst. This person may have a mentality that they cannot rely. They can't act. All we hear about is these damn admirers, these spectators, and these supporters. Okay? But you're on this throne. We know this for shit. For sure. Money or property on a boat. What's the story in the Bible with that's Noah in the ark? I'm just wondering. That's not my message. It might be yours. I have a magician though and a hangman, bruh. I feel like somebody feel like they don't have what is needed to get the job done on mamas, whether it's whatever it is. They feel like there's something helpful, but they don't have the help. Or they feel that they're not the help. But all that's on their mind is being this helpful person. So we have to talk about it, especially since they think they finna take over the general slot. Okay. Dear beloved, go ahead and clarify this person that's involved. This soulmate now. We got a rose and motherfucking scissors. That's what I'm saying. Like, wherever they clipped, it's a clip. I don't know. Like, somebody thought they was finna, bitch, hand. Somebody thought that they was finna clip something or snatch something or save or preserve something from somewhere and hand it over to you. Don't take it. Victory in an endeavor with lightning. It's time to go ahead and get aggressive ahead of whatever this odds are. If I was you, fucking waiting for the odds to fully land and settle around you when you could feel them in the no. Somebody's going to be fucking sorry once again. Every time this lightning card come out, somebody fucked up again, bro. I'm gonna ask. I have clouds. I want to kind of ask, like, what do you want now? So maybe we could talk about more of it, because I don't really care about other people. We got this person coming out with a mask on, and then you want to be in your feelings masked up, feeling like you don't have what's needed to get the job done. So why are you here invading the space? This person wants to hand you something, but if they're handing you a piece of fucking garbage, ultimately, what's the point of the game? To get your attention, right? Because you have to go, eye contact, pause, give them the moment of time. Somebody just wants your fucking time for distraction's sake. There's a... Whoa. Damn. This just got a little complicated. I can only imagine what the love reading's gonna give tomorrow. We do love every Tuesday, and then Truth at Heart, which is about matters most near and dear in current events. So this person feels super sorry, and I mean sorry not in a good way. Like, this person is sorry. I don't know if that's like too country, like pitiful. This person is in a posture of pity towards you, all right? Look, the soulmate is a dog. This person is toe up, okay? They're ate the fuck up right now. Okay, this is a dog. I had no idea, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm just learning this deck even more on like year 8 of having it. This is the second dog in the deck. I only thought there was tungsten, which is a wild dog, a rabbit, a totally wild pack. You know, like dogs, wild dogs, nothing like domesticated dogs. You know, this person has lost something in an endeavor. All right, there's like a death or a depression, and I say that because that's like the opposite of like birth. And I don't know why this person's so upset and so frustrated, but this person, you're on this throne, right? You're on this throne with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups alongside you. You're in this space that looks like a total prize. It looks like a piece, a part of heaven over here, all right? Where you is, where it's a money reside too. Okay, it's plenty of money that been in the readings for the last couple of weeks, and we are filming this in Virgo season, never played, right? Okay, so definitely money. I know for a fact for Virgo energies, money is tied with happiness and many matters, all right, in the seasonals. Okay, so anyway, this person seeing you on this throne, having yours, okay, and all they feel like is they just have to, like, they're stuck. They feel stuck over here. They feel stuck to you. They feel like they don't have shit, but they're gonna give you what they got, which is like their absolute last. I have a cobweb with the clouds. Come on now, and then a wedge. It feel like somebody feel like they have to take a loss or acquiesce, like they have to break apart, like they last savings, they last quitted. Whoa, I have a cobweb and then mice. That's hella nasty. And then this lobster, which is about a financial pinch, but lobsters are about emotional, like over. Yeah, this person is all toe up. They feel kind of like they depend on you. They feel like they depend on something with y'all being around each other, all right? And they feel that they are reaping some consequences of their own actions, but I think this person must be feeling like you are the way out. To me, that's not a good thing. And it doesn't feel like a good thing, regardless of what I think about it. This person feel like you they way out of their trouble now. This is a very specific message, dear. And it has something to do with materials handed over that are really just decay. These are dead ends. People, there's somebody insisting on continuing. And if you receive, if you pay attention, if you exchange this handoff, this handover, it's like they get to reset. This shit weak. This shit weak, I ain't gonna lie. And I thought something a little odd could have happened today. And then I seen the damn mindset card, which is a challenge card. All right. The mindset is a challenge in this general. All right. Look, I have the mindset challenged behaviorally. I don't have to try to say that. Okay. And so, oof. Okay, mindset is 15. I just pulled out the back of my hand 15 phosphorus P. 15 in the tarot is the devil, all right, which is about mindset, but it's about materials. Somebody's not learning a motherfucking lesson now, are they? And it seems like somebody failing to learn a lesson. These actions have consequences and they somehow impact you when your time is involved, all right? If your time is carried into this, you are involved, so that's why it's coming out. This seems to want to be a temporary situation with the February through December that keeps. It's persistent than a motherfucker, okay? It's a persistent motherfucker on the board, bro. They see you as their way out of trouble, out of consequence. They see you as the way out. Whole time, they need to mind their own. This person don't have nothing about actual help. You see why we talking about this person thinking about all of this help, but actually moving forward zero because there's no help. And when I pull these cards, they don't have a helpful fucking thought over here. They're not thinking about, I don't know what this, almost just. This person's just watching you. This is a weirdo. This bitch here wants you to acknowledge them watching you. This motherfucker looking for clout. They want to be important. This is that weird ass school shooter, serial killer ass behavior, bitch. Looking for attention. Negative. You have to get ahead of these odds, baby. You have to think about this. When it comes to your freedom, this is not a fair game. So it's about these odds, period. You got to do you. You got to do what's in your favor. You got to continue to bet on self. We were invited into betting on self in very small, uncomplicated, ordinary situations where there's like a stay or go, a do or don't. You feel me? So go ahead and keep betting on self. I feel like I asked, what do you care about? How about this? Because really this is a bitch to me. I feel like they don't need nothing but want some motherfucking attention, bro. And so what I want to ask is how to remove this bitch. For real. The fuck? So we're not talking about this shit in the love reading. Nothing. Because it's like somebody handing you a gift card, a coupon that's expired. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck on. And it's like all they're doing is watching, bruh. This person just wants attention. Whether it's the feedback that they're watching, or they just want the attention that you get from them. Instead of minding their own business, they feel like they need your validation, your compliment, your comfort. This person is going through something emotionally and they looking at you for comfort. But whatever it is they got going on is truly their business. And they can't mind their own business, and that's why they're in this business. This person is all through your business books. I want to clarify them some more so we could get more identity on the shit we need to remove ourselves from to get this sucker here away for good. Okay? I guess I'll put down these. P. This motherfucker, like, I feel like they don't take honest, constructive criticism well. So all you gotta do is really, like, not spare this bitch. Okay? And that throws them off. I could sense that. So let's go ahead and clarify more of this technetium. Technetium is a weak ass word and a name to me. Like, I dislike this card, bro. I don't like it. And it reminds me of Nike Tech. And I never liked Nike Tech. That says a lot. I don't fucking like Nike Tech. Heart and mind. Uprooted. Okay. Yeah, okay, beloved. You've shifted something in this person's trajectory, in their span, in their scope, in their landscape. I see many cards on the table about change. You have changed this person's perspective and their outlook, and you changed their life, and they feel you took something from them. They didn't ask for this new motion or position or responsibility. So it's like they love you, right? They crave you because you feel this space. They need this feeling. FILL, FEEL. They need this feeling now from you. You feel them. So it's like this bitch wanna come trying to give you something, whether it's an idea or a stupid ass message or like a DM about a meme, bitch, and we don't send memes back and forth. Like, they want to fake enter with something, but this motherfucker need help. All right. And as soon as y'all get the exchange, you pay them attention. This is what they're looking for. And they're going to find ways to wedge more of their temporary problems through more and more and more of your time. This person is a time abuser. Okay? I don't motherfucking like that. And I can't make it up. I got 1111. 29, 31, 28. Look at that, because 28 and 39 are also I be saying any numbers out loud, but I know what I'm talking about in my head. 28 and 29 is the woman, and then 28 and 29 is the road uprooted with a wedge, books. Somebody is going to try to get a little closer now, and it's really, they don't have no mindset. They don't have no emotion. This motherfucker really wants your attention to the fact of actually slowing you down, holding you in that moment in time with them. Because the more time they have with you, the less you could be using your time to get ahead and out and experiencing life away from them. So that's why they don't have any ideas on how to be helpful. That's why we had the moon card coming out with 2 motherfucking dogs and a lobster on it. This person is looking for a fucking handout. Baby, we don't do handouts. We don't do handouts. This person is finna ask you for something. They're finna ask you for help after sharing a grief and a loss. You're gonna see it all over them. This motherfucker is war struck. They've been trying to stay all up in your lane, and the whole time you going through the mountains on this fucking trek, ain't it? They're sick as a dog. They're sick as a dog for not minding their fucking business. And now they want you to lick their wounds for them. Now they want you to get close again because they're so beat up from battling, from being all up in your space, being a bother. when they're not invited. Come on now. The nine of swords, the nine of wands, the devil, the eight of swords, the eight of wands. This is too much pressure, too much. Somebody thought that they would just wear you out eventually. Like the further and the more they put this out, that they'll reel you in. This motherfucker think they playing regular ass fishing. Whole time we're just recognizing the brokenness, the rapture that's going on. This motherfucker is going through rapture. Rapture is a beyond mortal command. Okay? You will want to stay in your fucking lane. I wouldn't have nothing to do with this shit unless I'm ready to go to war about another fucker's matters. Do you have time for new battles, new battleships, or do you want to continue forward betting on self again? It feels like there's been a lot that it's so easy to forget to bet on ourselves, dear. I'm a wonder even myself more on what that looks like when we're kind of just on autopilot. You feel me? So, do you have time today? Let's talk about the harmony. I don't quite see full. We can't. Let's harmony, right? There's a lot going on, but let's talk about balance, honey, because we have these temperances, and beloved is assuring us that nice and slow, nice slow, nice slow is I feel like there's this invitation into the it's almost like a tour, an experience, like a 3D attraction. Like you get on a ride and go around. It's an experience. Wow. Look, you're on this experience, all right? And you might just be trekking mountains, trans aquatic. Anyway, I'm trying to talk about something. There's a lot on your plate, and priorities protect. I feel like positivity is to be protected now, okay? And time. Let's get a little more energy just to like uplift you, literally, like to kind of hold you in. Since you're already on these thrones, right? Let's go ahead and like clear some of this dust and whatever the fuck, debris, dirt, because just too much going on. A moose, okay. Dear beloved, I know that, oh wow, this card's just fixed themselves in my hand to be 369, the church and the moose. These are almost things that you do. Wow, with a lighthouse. Sometimes betting on self is just a small way to take a decision off of our plate. All right. And when we slow down, we can prioritize what protects our time. All right. When we slow down enough, we are less likely to go ahead and hand shit out. All right. That we're really not in harmony with. Okay. Dear beloved, let's get some last card advice because you so helpful, you so handy, all this. And look, I don't want nobody using you like you just a toolkit. Round table. It's like beloved wants you to take some time to purposely prepare something for yourself. Plan a date. Arrange something. Cook yourself like a meal, like your favorite loved one when they cook for you when you come over. Make that shit. Like, you gotta take this power back to you and your own kind of positivity. And shit, once you go ahead and prioritize you type shit, bet on self, and then slow down in that process, it's like shit, day's over. 11/11. Right now, I would watch my step and I would be careful with my words, okay? Thanks so much for being here, dear. This has been an interesting general message, but I got y'all back, books. If you like the series, check my description box, double rainbow, for a link to my general playlist, dear, as well as my other lanes. Every Saturday, I bring you all here into the estate, behind the scenes, after the reads, into the work, all right? So you could check out that series in the description box as well, dear. And so I can't wait to hear from you. You see how there's so much that's kind of, maybe not complete or still up in the air. That's why you can take your time arriving there, because it's like there are lots of other pieces that need to go ahead and get right too, and there's potential for you to be the very last to arrive, and things are there's no this is not about a situation being a win or a loss. This is about positivity now. All right. Promoting positivity, dear. Take your time to plan that date. All right. I love you. Talk soon. Bye.